Hook off the jab sports, we back. What's going on, guys? Long time no chat. You know, I almost made this fight pass me by. I didn't even know it was gonna be on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez Jermell Charlo event. I had no idea. I'm talking about Yordenis Ugas versus Mario Barrios, and I think it's gonna be a great fight. You know, I'm excited to see this fight just as much as I'm excited to see Canelo and Charlo, because I like Ugas. I think Ugas can bang. I really do. And I think Barrios, I think Azteca, he comes to play no games and he comes to win. And I saw some comments recently where people were saying they're setting up Mario Barrios to lose against Ugas and eventually become a journeyman fighter. And I don't think that's very accurate, because I think a lot of people too, after the Gervonta Davis fight, they're looking at Mario Barrios in a certain way, like he was the bigger guy and he probably got beaten by a smaller guy, stuff like that. But Gervonta Davis ain't no joke, guys, you know. So, and Mario Barrios is a tough competitor, and I think he's a smart fighter, and I think that you can't say he's being set up. He only has 2 losses on his record. And he's only 28 years old. You know, guys, so I think he still has some fights left in him. I think people shouldn't write him off just yet because of his couple of losses and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to Yordenis Ugas, they're saying, oh, he's getting old, he's 37, and that's true, he is up there. He's getting older, 37 years old. But let's not forget, just back in 2021, he beat a Hall of Famer in Manny Pacquiao. And he banged and he went at it with Errol Spence Jr. So, you know, this is a guy that, he could still have something in him. And he comes from that Cuban background, and they know, boxing is what they do. This is in his blood. And one thing I really like about him is he's very respectful to other fighters. So I know he's coming in here with nothing but respect for Mario Barrios, but he's coming in here to win. And I just see this fight being a banger. You know, I'm excited for this fight. Mario Barrios, after the Gervonta Davis fight, he sort of grew on me. Yordenis Ugas has been growing on me as well as time has gone by. And these are fighters that I think are just going to put on a great boxing exhibition. I think that the styles work out well with each other, and I can't wait to see, how both of these fighters choose to approach this fight. I know Mario Barrios was with Virgil Hunter. I don't think he's with him anymore, but I'm sure Virgil Hunter worked with him and left him with a lot of great knowledge and stuff like that that's going to benefit him moving forward. Again, he's only 28, guys. 2 losses on his record. And those 2 losses on his record was to Keith Thurman and Gervonta Davis, guys. Come on. Like Keith Thurman and Gervonta Davis, it's okay to lose to those guys. You know what I mean? We're talking about the top of the cream of the crop here. And he is definitely, I don't think he's close to being a journeyman, not yet. I think he's gonna have to go up in age, and hopefully not, but if he loses a few more fights as he's going up in age, but he still has years before that, and that's if that even happens. Who's to say he ever becomes a journeyman? You never know. He's only 28 years old. Ugas is 37. That's almost 10 years difference. 10 years difference. So if Ugas is still doing it, you can't write off Barrios yet. Now, with that said, they are 2 different kinds of fighters, 2 different mentalities and stuff like that. So, just what keeps both fighters driven to continue may be different. One might have more of something than the other. So I'm not saying because Ugas is doing it, Mario Barrios can do it. I'm just saying he still has a little time, in my opinion. So I'm not going to write him off. When it comes to Ugas, he has 5 losses on his record, right? And those 5 losses, the most recent ones, again, was the top competition in the division, right? Sean Porter and Errol Spence Jr., right? So, yes, he's older at 37 years old. He was TKO'd by Errol Spence, but he went the distance with Sean Porter, right? So, That was what, 2019? So about 4 years ago, right? And the Errol Spence fight was just last year. So I think Ugas definitely has a couple fights left in him, you know. I definitely think he has a couple fights left in him still. He is getting up there in age though, but I think he's really trying to fight and potentially get back to you know, a title fight. I think right now the fight between him and Barrios, between Ugas and Barrios, I think they are fighting for an interim title. Let me double check here. Yeah, they're fighting for the interim WBC welterweight title. So guys, I think this fight is gonna be a wicked fight. I'm looking forward to it. Yordenis Ugas versus Mario El Azteca Barrios. You know, Azteca. I like that name hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like Big Bang and I like El Azteca. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for this fight? As excited as I am? What other fights on the undercard are you guys excited for? And who do you guys think is going to win this fight between Ugas and Barrios? Do you think Ugas is too old now? Or he's getting to be too old? What do you think? Do you think Mario Barrios is on his way to being a journeyman? I don't think Ugas is that old yet. I think he's a fighter that still has some time left in him. At least a couple of years left. And I think Mario Barrios is still has too much time ahead of him to start talking about him being a journeyman. But again, that's up to the fighters. That's up to how they live their lives behind the scenes and a whole bunch of other factors, guys. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. That's all I got for now. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, hook off the jab.